Hello, this is Jessica Ortega and I am here to explain you some of the steps that you can follow when you want to get a better job but you already have a degree from your country. It could be a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and you wanted to validate that in order to show your employer that you already have those degrees. So to those who haven't seen the videos that I explained, I will leave right here the other three that I explain even better why and what is behind if you want to get your high school diploma or your high school diploma equivalency, or even if you want to get into a university. So you can follow that. You can again click there, and again, if you find these really good for you or for someone else that you know, please share this video. That's the idea. That's the only thing that I am asking for. So let's take a look right here. Okay, so in the last two videos, we discussed how to validate the high school diploma, or how to get your high school diploma equivalency, or how to use your degrees to be admitted in a university. So in this video, we will focus on evaluate your foreign degree for work. And we will touch a little bit this, but not that much. So let's take a look. As I mentioned before, the process is really similar to the one when you want to be admitted to a university. So the first step obviously is contact the employer. Sometimes they will ask you for your foreign degree being validated for by a company here in the United States. Sometimes maybe not. Again, it would depend on them. So if the employer use or wanna that you validate your degrees, they will tell you what is the company that they use. So find out which one of them. So also you have to ask them which report type that they need. So might be just a general evaluation, because like course by course it is something like more detailed, and I think is most of the time asked for universities. And then again, you will contact the evaluation company. You will get your documents right from your country. Sometimes if they are not in English, you will need to translate them. The company will tell you which company they use or which translation services they suggest. So after that, you can fill out all the forms that they mention, and you have paid the fees. So to keep this in mind, okay, let's take a look right here at the company. Okay, so again, most of the time they will ask you to go to this website. Let's take a look together. Okay, so this is the website. So you go to this website and go to members, and you find out what are the agencies that work with them. So there are many actually. So depending on where are you located, some of them you have to go in person, some of them you have to just have your papers and give it to them in a PO box. Okay, so again, they will be very clear with you about what are the steps that you have to follow. So let me explain you a little bit one of the companies, the one that I use here in Boston, so we can take a look together a little bit around their website so you have a better idea. Okay, so this one is called cedevaluations.com. This company, it's Center for Educational Documentation. So this is how the website look like. So here let's take a look right here. Okay, so if you click on right here on the evaluation process, frequent questions and answers, you will find that they have like 4 steps process. Again, you can visit their website. I will leave it here down below so you can go directly and check. So again, it is not that different from the other companies. That you just have to do an application form. You just fill it out a form online. You will submit the documents. Sometimes they will ask you just for copies of or good copies of your degrees, your certificates. Then you will pay in this company. They accept PayPal, money order, or any other check, and then you will submit. Okay, just 4 steps to do that. So always, I will always recommend you to read the the questions and answers. So frequent questions and answers. So then here you can find out how much cost, which one do you need, if you need translations, which payments are available, etc. So here the CED offers many different ones. So depending on which one do you want, okay? So general evaluation, as I said before, might be good just for working purposes. Course by course, maybe for universities. If you want to be a certified public accountant, this is mostly for people who already have their foreign studies in accountant and they want to be CPA, so they have to go into this process. And course by course with GPA, this is sometimes universities ask for this, okay? But again, it would depend, so always read. How much cost? Again, it would depend. It depends if you will translate the document with them. It would depend if you will do the translation with another company. That sometimes they ask you for some fee from each page. So it would depend of the company. So here they say that they ask you for 150, or if you wanted that, you have to pay a little bit more. So here they have a general evaluation cost $90. But again, this is this company. Other companies could charge more, okay? So it would depend, again, of the company that you are using. But I'm using this as an example. Okay, so here you read all the information, so you know more about this. So there is another question that sometimes I receive from the students, and is the possibility of being relicensed in your professional field. This mostly happen with doctors, GOVs, engineers, lawyers, and many others like architects, that they wanna see if they can do that, their profession here in the United States. So again, it would depend of your situation. For a doctor or a specialist, it could be like a very long and difficult and expensive process. But again, it's not impossible, because each profession has its own state-regulated complex process. So it would depend in which state do you want to do your work. So I personally know people who are dentists, doctors, and even here in YouTube you can find testimonies about people that found their way out, and they did the whole process, and they are working in the hospital. They are working serving people, dentists. The dentists most of them are from different countries, so it's not impossible. That's what I want to say. But again, you have to find your way out, because this video is too short to explain all the possibilities. Okay, so that's all for today's video. Remember, if you want to take a look at more information that I did in the other ones, please take a look at the other steps. In the next video, I will focus on the other steps. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please share if you like. If you know someone who might be beneficial to listen this information, so that will be really, really appreciated. So thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye.